The iconic Doki Lidditch Club mod, Monika After Story, has been out forever. You can tell this because even I'm making videos about it on the main channel. Now this is a walkthrough for how to download it because a lot has changed over the past few years, so some of these walkthroughs are completely outdated and this is my new one. So you're going to need to download two things. First thing you're going to need is the installer for Monika After Story, which you can find going to the Monika After Story official website. But you can see it right here. First thing, you'll tell if it's the official one if it looks like this. Click the download now button right here. It will take you to a bunch of releases. We obviously want the latest one, unless if you're getting experimental, but for this walkthrough, we're obviously going to be using the latest one. And this walkthrough is for Windows, specifically Windows 11, but this should work fine for Windows 10. So click your operating system. For me, this is Windows. And sometimes Chrome will give you a pop-up allowing you to save wherever. If it does not, it will save in the downloads folder, so click save, and that's the installer. Now for the second thing that we need, the original Doki Lidditch Club. Not the Steam version, not the banned Google Play Store version, the original one on DDLC.mo. So click here, simply just scroll down, and you'll find the original game. You don't need to make a donation. You can just press no thanks, take me to the download. And then once again, we're using Windows, so we're going to use the Windows one. And then we're going to put it in here. And this is a fake ad, so do not press anything there. When you have those two things, now you can open up File Explorer. You can do this by pressing the File Explorer icon or pressing the Windows and E button as a shortcut. Go to the Downloads tab, and then you will need to extract the DDLC folder. Now, a lot of people say you need WinRAR, which you do not need that. Windows 11, and I believe Windows 10 as well, comes with a built-in extraction tool. As at the top, it says extract all, press that, and then just press extract, and then there you have it. You close out of that, we can delete the zipped one because we don't need that anymore. If you do not have this extraction tool for some reason on your operating system, you can always click on it, press right click, and if it's not in this menu, then just use 7-zip. Like, I don't know what else to say. It's free and open source. But anyways, you have that unzipped. We can run the installer.exe, and it should not ask to run as administrator. If it asks to run as administrator, it's probably not the official one, or something has changed. It's going to ask if you want to install the latest version. Click continue. It's going to give you a bunch of like terms and conditions and licensing stuff. You can read through that if you want to, or just not. And then it's going to ask you to select where the game's location is. For this, since I put it in downloads already, it automatically detects, but if you did move it somewhere else, you would have to click browse and figure out where it is. Now this part is completely optional. This is if you want it in a different location. I'm going to go through super quickly. Once again, you do not need to do this if you have it in the downloads folder already. Let's say I want to put it in this ironically named drive called Waifu Prison. Don't mind all the crap I have in here. Then just drag the DDLC folder into wherever you want to put it. And then we can go back to the installer and then skip all this stuff. Go to browse this PC, my drive, Waifu Prison, double click in here, and then DDLC 1.1, and then there's our thing. That's if you want to download it somewhere else. Again, this is completely optional. Now this is completely optional. This one is basically for the sprite packs for like Monika's clothing and hairstyles and hair clips and all that. For most people watching this, I would recommend just having the deluxe version. It's free. It's just pre-installs a sprite pack, so you don't have to do it later and go through that hassle. If you don't want Monika to bug you like 87 times with all the gifts you give her, I would just skip that and just download them separately. But you do not unlock that feature right away, so you do have to wait, so I guess not really important. Then we can press install. Now I have a pretty high-end computer, so this won't take very long, but if you have an older device, this may take a little while. And after less than a minute, it has finished. But that's not the end of the walkthrough. You obviously need to figure out how to open it, and you're not opening it using the installer.exe. To actually open it, you need to go to the DDLC folder, so DDLC-win, DDLC 1.1, and then open it through DDLC.exe. This is how you open the game. You cannot run it through whatever it is, and you'll tell if it is working if it says Monika After Story, and it gives you this text right here. Now, if for some reason this walkthrough did not work, I would strongly recommend disabling your antivirus, whether that's the pre-installed Windows Defender, or if you have something else like McAfee. If you're having issues with it not letting you pick the folder, make sure you go inside the DDLC folder. Make sure you specifically select the DDLC 1.1.1 folder and not just the actual like base folder. If you still need help, drop a comment and maybe someone will be able to help you out. And if you're really stuck, I believe they do have a Discord server and a subreddit, so maybe ask around there. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.